Hello to my fellow history lovers and people who think if I learn something new, it will be a good day. So this is 3 difficult questions from the Professor Noggin series. Number 3 is the Brainiac question if you get it right. And this is the war starts. So let's see how you do. Number 1, in which colony did the fighting begin? And if you said, I think maybe it was Georgia, that would not be right. And then you move up a little bit, you think, was it one of the Carolinas? No. And if you kept moving up and you said Massachusetts? Yes. And what's interesting is the British really saw the Northerners as the troublemakers, especially Massachusetts. Think Sam Adams, Sons of Liberty. And at the time, they thought the South was going to be a lot easier to conquer or that they wouldn't have to. It turns out they were wrong on all counts. All right, number 2. The first battle of the war occurred when the British troops marched on what city? That's when Thomas Gage sends out his men secretly in the midnight march, which unfortunately for the British, Paul Revere is riding his horse and warns them ahead of time, and that is the March on Concord, where they're going to try to get the stockpile of weapons and ammunition and things like that, because at the time the colonists can't produce this stuff. So the British think, well, if we just get their weapons, then they can't really fight us, and then we don't have to have a war. So all turned out not to be quite the case. All right, number 3, last one, and this is the Brainiac one if you get this right. The first exchange of gunfire at Lexington occurred at Lexington when British troops fought Minutemen. Why were the colonial militia named Minutemen? And that was because, they had to be ready at a moment's notice. And remember, colonial militia is not at this time, we don't even have a continental army. They're just militia that were ready for smaller threats. A lot of them had experience in the French and Indian War. Anyway, as always, thank you for letting me share. I'll see you tomorrow.